A wad of cash concealed a hidden surprise. As Mike pulled it out and unwrapped it, he discovered a tracking device inside. In an instant, he realized he was in grave danger. Grabbing his weapon, Mike slowly crouched down and swiftly turned off the lights. Just as expected, about a minute later, a shadowy figure quietly appeared at the door. Mike silently flicked off the safety. At the same time, the light outside the door also went out. Clearly, his opponent was not to be underestimated. A few days prior, Mike had been out hunting alone. He shot a gazelle with a single round, only lightly wounding it. Judging that the prey couldn't have fled far, he followed the blood trail. However, he hadn't gone far before unexpectedly stumbling upon the aftermath of a gang shootout. Bodies lay strewn haphazardly on the ground. Instead of choosing to steer clear, Mike instinctively wanted to see if he could score some valuable loot. Pulling open a car door, he found a critically injured man still gasping for breath. Rather than lending aid, Mike's first move was to snatch the man's weapon. Next, he found a stash of goods in the vehicle. Trusting his keen intuition, Mike deduced that someone with the money must have escaped. Like tracking prey, he meticulously studied the ground for clues. Under the scorching sun, he knew the person must be hiding in the shade. Soon, he spotted a large tree in the distance with a figure slumped under it, though he couldn't tell if they were dead or alive. Checking the time, Mike began to wait patiently. 3 days passed without any movement, so he cautiously approached. He took an exquisite gun off the person and opened a nearby case to find it stuffed full of cash. A full $2 million. For Mike, this was more money than he could ever hope to earn in a lifetime. Well aware that the cash could spell his doom, he resolutely took it home anyway. He told his wife, but she brushed it off as a dream. Late that night, his guilty conscience kept Mike awake. In the end, he decided to bring a bucket of water to check on the injured man. However, when he returned to the scene, he found the man had long since expired. As Mike turned to survey the area, he was startled to see two unfamiliar vehicles parked atop the hill that hadn't been there before. He quickly hid behind a car, worried about being spotted, but the men drove straight for him, clearly aware of his presence. Mike fled for his life, but was soon cornered. In desperation, he leapt into the river, only to be pursued by hunting dogs. Swimming with all his might to shore, he drew his gun and finally killed the dogs. Having narrowly escaped death, Mike sent his wife back to New York, promising to find her once the heat died down. Meanwhile, the gang hired a professional hitman. They removed the license plate from Mike's car, and the boss pulled out a receiver from his pocket to give to the assassin. As long as he had it, he could pinpoint the exact location of the money. Danger was slowly closing in on Mike.